Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing VA-11 Hall-A, a Cyberpunk bartender action. Here, brutally in the forms of everyday reality. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote their lives to their jobs and families, even their studies. Some look for ways to escape, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answers lie at the bottom of the glass. On a small road, just seconds from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC certified bar code of VAL-LL. That's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. Hit on the nose. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a foundation of spirits waiting for tired souls. Oh, okay. Boop. Boop. Okay. This game is best enjoyed relaxing. Just, hey, over here. On the screen. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's just starting. The player needs a good first impression of its main character. What is this stuff? I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis at the weekend. The bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life's 90%, you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should really find it. In any case, you should totally check out the parcel you just got. See ya. Jill! Oh, yawn, just a dream. Oh, there's something at the door. Chapter uno, Primaria. Membership to the Shining Fingered will auto renew on the 17th. Make sure your account is at least $800 by then. Make sure to save the data using a Light Backup app. That's pretty handy. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Okay. I have no money. Light Backup. Save. Cyborg he'll return next year to Super Silver Sundown. Alright, so it must be a movie. Music. Home. Pretty obvious shirt choice there, or pretty open. Is that a Katsune? What's the warming thing? And there's a kitty. It'll work. We have no funds. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Joe. Don't like your scruffy. Oh, hey, John. Only admit you have a John face, Gillian. When you let people call you Jules, be quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's the boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff, and did you hear what I just said? What I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only do I like being shaken up, but I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'm going to get evicted by misrenting. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar and that's supposed to show up on the top left. They also sort drinks by flavor like sweet or types like mango. Amount of ingredients in the cells on the right, the shake on the center. Kill. When done, press the mix button and press it again to stop mixing. Click to serve. Press the reset button to try again. You know shakers and don't be afraid to use it. Yep. Bill wants either sugar or piano man to mess up ingredients or the drink. Oh, fingers. The piano man is 2 aldehyde, 3 bronzine extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 flinger blander guy, 3 of these, ice, all in the rocks. Yes, very, I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I get... Huh? You can make any drink by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. The recipe says use optional caromatine. It means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional caromatine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Caromatine is an alcohol factor in the drink. It doesn't change the taste, but none still has the effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so you need to be mindful of that. You're done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, but... Who's that? Dana, I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of the slightest finest or bring her here unconscious body. What? It's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Bye. Do you think the chief knocked her out? Nah, it's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that was the case. And it's not like her to pick up such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Speak on? Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep quiet. She's gonna just leave in the family, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean it out. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We had some interesting clients tonight. Dogs, lots of them. You joke. Gil, you know me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be charged me in the bathroom. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. By the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all 12 slots filled with songs for it to start. Wonder what the logic behind that decision. How to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, give me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. A beer. Do I want to double it? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop. Guess that doesn't work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer. Here you go. Give me a big one. Sure. So I went ahead of the schedule. Beer. Bottle drinks? Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mix. Alright. Why is this not coming out? Oh. There's a big beer. Ah, yes, I was once said for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by the This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Though to be fair, work here is taking me worse than Knowles, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, Mr. Donovan? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. I want pictures of Spider-Man on my desk. I think it's published here without my blessing. Day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. You're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about an urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and no one else? That kind of corny crap that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And the clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. So many news, just speculations or copycats. Can't read newspapers' daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think they'll make it full-time employees. Just capitalize on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of an article about stupid hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared or bitter. I have enough pressure in the city and problems as is. I don't need to add the glitch city's lovely citizens to the list. More than you look, kid. But if more people like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized. People get bored of some kind of news after seeing repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took news of an elderly woman being killed to get guaranteed clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like these urban legends. They're easy to write about and you can make up any crap you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. But the opinion columns, aren't they always a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everything that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my butt. I think you're being harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columns on your page are annoying. See? The kind of restaurant critiques columns, crap, forgot the brass name. Restaurants, I believe that's... That kid, couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column's the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with it if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals over claiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No, why wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Please give me another beer this time. Alright. Here. So big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you have any celebrities in this hellhole? At least I refer to this place as a hellhole. The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. Those celebrities. No, not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your crap. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that all the gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend they love Celeste. What they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more special than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoy. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives with living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal of that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or they were dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always love to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds such a critical thing for me. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge complaining over some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist to live between the public. The problem is this because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that the perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for these little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see that they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're investigating behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brat? Well, two can play that game of... Huh? Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that the bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in your career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe why? Wouldn't you like a column talk about it? I bet they would sell quite a well. They liked that priest who publishes confessionary stories, and they got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know us as a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't even think that Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, even eventually the people within the stories would know it's me and blame me. Not only that would hurt his business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is he really that special? At work everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general. Mr. Donovan. Well, that's more like it. You're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no, but I want them to fear me, not because of the boss and the name appearing in the paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Mortal dread. Right tomorrow we're gonna make every call me that. Oh yeah, you're asking something, what was it? Drink, another one, do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off, I just remember night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Bitter. He won't like that one. A gut punch. That one needs booze. That one needs booze. Alright, so we're gonna get him a gut punch. 5. So 10. 2 of those. What? That's all aged. Here you go. Hate me blue and call me Sue. You actually can do it. This will let me stay up late tonight. Hey kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. The bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Wow. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money into the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so I can give you more money. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing this silliness of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. Make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. Start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. There's always one guy or one gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they need more clicks. Make sure they keep the stuff spicy while keeping reductive quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know what the hell as Donovan D. Dawson is. I'd be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened to Sven, though. Never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, to tell you. You'd think their short legs would have hindered them. The ceilings, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, look up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. Here. Yep. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole, crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? Surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Start with a question, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Ingram. What about the smell? We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. But I have no use for beyond giving me drinks. Such a pleasant clientele. Maybe I asked you decided to come up to our bar then. Someone recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She said she's a regular here and all, I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. Okay. I'll concede to one thing, whoever picks the music at least has a decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide to the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. A woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know boss did quite a few things to open this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know if she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sounded too fantastical to be true. They had an interesting change of attitude. I saw the woman take out armed rioters with bare hands. Once you see them like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved with Class 5 weaponry, the other was a pickup artist, and the last had an alpaca. Alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there is this woman who owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards and lost how to show the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's what I'm going to take. Come right up. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, you ever have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I don't think I heard... I think I heard wrong. I asked you if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for a moment, the lie can give you meaning to you. I say lies like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you should acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked an orgasm? Because you look like you've had a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Bye, of course you are. Hey, I'm gonna need a drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking too quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Wow. Okay. Oh, 9. Aged next. Try not drinking too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's a part of myself that is lacking. Part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee, jumping, combat sports, exercising sounds a lot cheaper than an alternative, which is women and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette with STD, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 men for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't screw puppies, at least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Okay? You couldn't have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Evil lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell's killing me. Please come again. Don't count it. Good. Dude. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Save. This has been Valhalla, the Cyberpunk bartending action. Yeah, it's got some interesting characters and stuff like that, but like the interaction is pretty thin, and mixing the drinks hasn't been stimulating yet. It's one of the games that I like the style. I just don't think I would continue playing it because the gameplay's a bit thin for me, and a lot of rough characters doesn't make me really like attached to anything, and the bartender seems a bit of a blank slate. So there you go, Valhalla. Cool name. Cheers.